Well, a story now about a young man who has undergone quite an ordeal, 12 surgeries in 4 months. Back in March, 14-year-old Ryan Gonzalez from the tiny town of San Patricio suffered an injury to his right leg, which forced him to use crutches and a wheelchair.
And the thing is, Ryan is an avid fisherman and has always dreamed of going on a deep sea fishing trip. As our Madeline Dart explains, after learning about his story, a Flower Bluff fishing guide gave him just that.
March 15th, it was just like any other day for Ryan Gonzalez and his family. But after riding an off-road vehicle, the day quickly changed.
Get it straight again, then it flipped and landed on my leg.
My heart was racing. When it's your own kid, you just freeze.
Gonzalez and his mother, Margaret Vasquez, say the accident left Ryan with a gruesome injury.
Just obliterated leg from the knee down.
It didn't hurt, it was just shock.
Gonzalez remaining in the hospital for 49 days, trying to return to his favorite pastime, fishing.
Took muscle from my back and put it on here because there was no muscle or anything.
In the meantime, Ryan's older brother and his mother reaching out to the public on Facebook, trying to find a fishing guide to accommodate Ryan's wheelchair after leaving the hospital.
And one of the first ones was Mr. Brady Cook, and that's the one that said that he would pay for the entire trip.
Brady Cook with Crooked Hook Fishing, bringing hope during a tough time for Ryan. He says just days before the trip,
He just texted me, he said we're going fishing.
that's all.
Yeah.
Cook reorganized his boat to tie down Ryan's chair. Although he doesn't want recognition, Ryan and his mother say they're grateful for the trip.
I just forgot all about this.
There's still people out there that care and are willing to go above and beyond for a total stranger.
Ryan has months left before his cast will come off. He says what's getting him through is his passion for fishing and a family with unwavering support.
It's been hard, it's been a long road, but together we've all come for Ryan.
Madeline Dart, 3 News.
How about
I love that.
Yeah,
Yes.
good for him. And great for that fishing guy. I bet he feels great.
Exactly.